first things first is drive onto some scrap pieces of wood. Park the car. This is so that you can fit the jack underneath without hitting the bumper. Locate the center lift point. Make sure you're lifting from the right point. That's what I was doing. And start jacking off your car. And then put either jack stands or ramps underneath. And then lower your jack. Next, take your ratchet, 17 millimeter. And get your drain pan ready. This is a little door that covers the drain plug underneath. Take that off. And then crack the drain bolt. I like to kind of put a little bit of pressure on it while I'm unthreading it, so that when it is unthreaded, I can just kind of swiftly pull it away without making a huge mess. But as you can see, mine's making a huge mess because I have the wrong plastic under tray. Then put your drain plug somewhere where you're not going to lose it. Now you can open up your oil fill cap and everything should start flowing a bit faster. Next, we're going to open up the oil filter housing cap. Once it's undone, I like to leave it there for a second. You can hear the oil draining out. These are the O-rings inside that you are very important to replace. This is the filter that you should be using. So now you're going to replace these O-rings. These are very important. There's two, one at the top, one at the bottom. You just slip them over. The bigger one for the outside has a little groove on the bottom, not all the way at the bottom, but just above. Make a huge mess too while you're at it. And then lubricate the O-rings with some of the motor oil. It's always a good idea. Then take your oil filter, snap it back on. It should make a click, and then screw your cap back on. It doesn't need to be too tight, but it basically bottoms out. And then replace that crush washer that's on your drain plug. As you can see, I made a huge mess, but luckily I have cat litter. Screw it on by hand at first, of course, and then ratchet it down. It's very important not to over tighten it. It really doesn't need a ton of torque. Easy to strip out. So then, of course, fill the car back up with your choice of oil. 7 quarts in this case, and make sure you get every drop because let's be honest, it's probably going to come out of your leaking oil pan gasket at some point. And then put your cap back on and you're good. So then start jacking off your car again, right? And then once you're off the stands or ramps, you can take them out and then slowly lower your car back to the ground. And you're good. So yeah, keep up with your oil changes. I like to do mine every 4,000 or 5,000 miles. And yeah, that's about it.